All right, it's 8:37 in the morning. I am very tired. And I got a big day of video games ahead of me. So we're gonna be playing some Red-Handed Doom. But after that, we'll be playing some Celasta, and then after that, I'm having like a marathon gaming session with the wife. We're gonna be trying to make a ton of progress in God of War 2018. So yeah, my day is packed. So I got my coffee. Mm, and we're gonna put in an hour. Alexa, set a timer for 1 hour. All right. And we got a game at 10, so let's try and get a lot of prep done here. All right. I don't know how long I could take this intense heist music in the background, but it's pretty good for now. Let's see. So they're currently camping in the Black Fens, where we've spent the last, I don't know, 2 months or something, living in the Black Fens. Our goal is to head out into the wider world. Yeah, I'm going to change the music. It's too intense for me. Hold on. There we go. I thought maybe it would wake me up a little bit, but it did just make me confused. All right. This is nice. Some Skellig music from Witcher. All right. So, last week, they finally talked about what they were going to do next. And they even drew a little gray line to show me what they're going to do. So, they intend to journey to the New Jack Village, and then from the New Jack Village go to the Tiricator. We know that on the way to the Tiricator, they will be ambushed by Jert's Jabberwocky. Then they are going to head to Talar. Now, we don't have anything planned for Talar at all, right? So we're going to look in the adventure today and see what's going on in Talar. I want them to run into Jarrett again. So I think that they will run into her in Talar. I think that'll be pretty good. I don't know how they will travel to Talar, if they will use the river, or if they will somehow bamboozle their way into getting some owls. They certainly will not get enough owls for everyone. So they would essentially have to give up their B team for owls, is how I'll probably have it set up. One of those you can't have everything situations. There's also the issue of how do they transport Orion and Claude, because Claude isn't going to be able to ride on a giant owl. So there's a lot of things that will kind of come up that will deter them from doing that. They'll have to spend time waiting for essentially a Pokeball to be made. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So inevitably, though, I think they will be going to Talar. Then they will go to Brindle, which we already have a ton of prep for. And then they're going to swing through Prosser, where we have a lot of events, including the Barghest Reavers, Orion's family, Prosser, Hillwatch, etc., all those things. So, then when they're done in Hillwatch, they think that they will just loop back around and cut through the Brown Hills over to Hammerfest Holds. They will hit up the Dwarves, and then they will go to the Ghost Lord. This is what they think and plan on doing. So all we can do is hope to prep accordingly. We don't have every possible thing prepped for this campaign, even though it is sort of a sandbox. It's a campaign timer sandbox. So we sort of have to prep in broader strokes. So we've got a good idea that they're going to Talar, so we're going to go ahead and prep a little bit of that. And then they're probably going to hit up Prosser and Hillwatch, so we should definitely do that. We know for a fact that they intend to go to Brindle, and they have to go to Brindle for the campaign. And we know for a fact that they intend to go to Hammerfest Holds. A lot of them don't want to go to the Thorn Waste, but the campaign had all sorts of stuff planned for it, so we already prepped all of the thorn wastes. Because I got hyper focused on prepping it. As far as this northeast corner of the map, we have a little bit of broad strokes prepping done here. We have a side dungeon. We have a town map for a battle, and that's about it. That's about it. So we have a little bit if they go over there. Essentially, broad stroke prep means that like we have enough that we could run one session if they went there. But then once we know that they really are going there, we have that one session buffer, and then we can go in and start prepping more stuff. In Curse of Strahd, which is also a sandbox, ideally, I wanted to have every single thing prepped, so I didn't have to worry about it. They could go wherever they wanted to. In Red Hand of Doom, it was never my intention to prep the entire world thoroughly. It was more like having a rough idea of where they were going, and that's where this whole broad strokes. When you're painting, you do broad strokes to kind of like block out where everything's going to go before you start adding the more detailed painting, and that's again what we're going to be doing. All right, so tired. Let's go ahead then and work on Talar. All right, so according to the adventure, what can it tell us about Talar? No, I put Talara. Hold on. All right. On day 32, they will take Talar. So that, according to my calendar, though, and the calendar is very important for this campaign. Please open the big calendar. Thank you. All right, so tomorrow in game, Drellon's Ferry will be attacked, and then Tarleton will be attacked, and then Namon's Gap will be attacked, and then finally Talar will be attacked. So Talar is 2 weeks away from being destroyed, and campaign-wise, from Talar being attacked, there's a big gap there where they are kind of gathering power before they set up outside Brindle, and then they attack Brindle. And then by the 10th of June, the campaign is over because they have summoned the ancient Sanguine King, and he proceeds to usher in a new age of bloodshed. Yeah. So there is like a nice like week there between Talar being attacked and them going and setting up at Brindle. We can move that time up if I feel like the pacing of the campaign would benefit from it. But for now, they technically have, let's see, if it's the 14th right now, they've got 7, 14, 28. Yeah, that's math, right? 21. Okay. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. They have 27 days left in the adventure. So what we could do is we could put like a timer, like an invisible. I mean, I'm sure there's actually a mod for this, but what we'll do is we'll just use this, and I'll make it invisible. There we go. And for the text, I want to make sure I actually have it right. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So they have 28 days left. So 28 days left. We'll make this really big. I don't know, 400? Nope, only 256. All right, cool. 28 days left, 256, and update. There we go. That's not ominous at all. Okay, so they got 28 days left in the campaign before it's all over, one way or the other. Not really a lot of time. Not really a lot of time. The owls would definitely come in handy, but it is kind of a lot of time because they have a ranger that speeds up all of their overland travel. Honestly, I think they could get everything done that they need to get done in that very short amount of time. But any amount of downtime is going to cost them, and any amount of red herrings is going to cost them. So, anytime they like deviate from their mission and start tracking people down that they don't need to, or hunting things that they don't need to, that's going to slow them down significantly. All right, then Talar. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Talar is a small town west of Brindle. Talar is governed by Lady Celira Neston, a female human ranger, a high-spirited young woman who lately returned home to take up her father's title on Lord Neston's death. Her impulsive ideas are tempted by an old conservative town council whose members grew accustomed to running things during the old lord's long decline. All right, that actually sounds kind of dope. All right, so let me add that to our notes. Our to-do list is so just massive for this, it's crazy. Ugh, I don't need any. Oh, I'm in editing mode. My bad. Or suggesting mode. There we go. All right, so we got to talk about Talar. Small blah 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 blah. Okay. And then, is there anything else in the adventure to tell us about Talar? No. Elsa River crosses at Talar, so they either have a bridge or a ferry of their own. All right, all the way to Brindle. Talar to Brindle. Talar. More Talar. Let's see. It's 80 miles or so north to the Black Fens. Keep going. Call for help. When Talar falls. The ruined town of Talar. Man. Okay. And that's it. Alright. What does the internet have to say about Talar? So we'll do Red Hand of Doom. Talar. No reason to do all of the work if someone else has already done it. So has anybody made a Talar town map? Has anybody made up some bullshit for Talar? Let's find out. We've got a couple of obsidian portals here, and we've got one Google site. All right, let's see. Talar. Important NPCs. And that's about it. The demon, squirrel inn, defenses, government. All right, not much going on there. Even less going on here. And then finally, here, it's a footnote, essentially. Huh. All right. Then we must do all of the work ourselves. All right, so we'll do all the work ourselves. So what we're going to do is go grab my, let's see, DM resources spreadsheet. Okay, and what we're looking for is anything that will help us generate a town. All right, so let's see. Type of things. Sorted. All right, we got a campaign calculator, XP calculator. We got generators out the wazoo. We got homebrew harvesting. We got special rules. We got shopping. We got tools, tactical advice. All right, so here we have a medieval city fantasy generator. Let's see what happens with that. Okay. Let's see. Not bad. What else we got? Street and road name generator. Okay. Auto roll tons of tables. Random 650 city encounters. Random house layouts. Random adventure generator. All the tables. So many tables. Oh yeah, that's D&D speak right there. All right. Magic shop generator. Tavern menu. Random tavern. Let's see. Random potion. Pet traits. NPC generator. Staff and patron generator for a tavern. Um, Okay. And we do have something on us in our possession that could help us with this also. So let's see. All right, so Donjon has a very nice random town generator as well. We already know stuff about the town, and we already know that it's going to be near a river. And let's see, we know who's in charge of it. But here are some notable places and some notable NPCs. So we could just grab those and add them to our notes. All right, which is what we will do. All right, so Talar has these other things going on with it. I'm so tired this morning. There we go. The Topaz Fang, an elegant adventurer's inn decorated with monstrous skulls, a tower of rune-carved stone. All right, so I'm gonna go to Drive-Thru RPG, and it's either on Drive-Thru or it's on DM's Guild. But I'm gonna log in and check my library because I'm pretty sure I have like a book of taverns or some shit. So let me see. Alright. We got plenty of tavern maps. That's not a problem. 20 pubs and taverns. Okay, we'll download that. Taverns, inns, and tap rooms. We've got that. And then 10 taverns. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of taverns. I think we'll be good. None of them are opening, though. That's fun. Here we go. Download. And download. Alright. The tavern is the heart of the town, after all. So, 20 pubs and taverns. We're going to go for... let's see. We have here the Topaz Fang. And I feel like the Crystal Dancer, that sounds kind of similar. So let's see. Scrawny Jack, the Golden Scarab, the Cat's Eye Inn, the Ailman's Ale House. These have menus and everything, by the way. It's extremely cool. The Fox and Flag and the Crystal Dancer. All right. One of the first things to notice about the Crystal Dancer is its carefree and natural atmosphere located within the gnarled trunk of a giant tree that was grown in the city garden. The cafe is a natural escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. The Crystal Dancer is a cozy wooden building covered in ivy and surrounded by the trunk of a large tree. Several wind chimes and dream catchers hang from the boughs. The owner is a willowy elven woman with alabaster skin and golden hair. Rumors have long been floating around the city that she created the Crystal Dancer to house a portal to the Feywild. Her magically warded basement has only strengthened these rumors. A series of purple sparks erupts randomly through the cafe, and each time they occur, a Fey prank has a 50% chance of being pulled on a party member. For Fey pranks, see the table located in the back with stat blocks. Sillery can be heard arguing in Sylvan with two oddly dressed gnomes. One is dressed in all orange and reds, and the other is dressed in yellows and greens. They appear to be foreign vendors. Oh man, there's a lot going on here. Alright. Sounds fun. Alright, so we will zoom in on this. This has given us something interesting about the town, for sure. I'm just going to go ahead and paste this in. And we will replace the Topaz Fang with the Crystal Dancer. Beautiful. Hera's Folly, a tower of rune-carved stone, stands upon a rise in the land. It was built by an eccentric aristocrat named Hera many years ago for no apparent purpose. And the Shrine of Shelik, a cauldron lamp enshrining the flame of Shirik, Lord of the Lost, surrounded by a ring of broken columns. Jesus. Weena is a human professional, rough in appearance, auburn hair. She wears modest garments and gold. Okay. Nimri, the female elf fighter, and Burga, the female human druid. In addition, of course, to the innkeeper herself. We'll add her to the list of people. All right. Oh, good morning, everybody. The Bouncy Goat Inn. Nice. So we're building out Solar. It's coming along pretty good. We need a couple of more NPCs, I think, to kind of mess things up. I'm going to say that the town, we will say the population is approximately 1,000. There we go. And approximately 1,000, mostly humans, though some, we'll put Fey adjacent races, as well as a small population of hill dwarves. Alright. And let's see, for industry in Talar, what should we have going on with industry? I know we could like just open up our book of notable settlements and do that, but we are trying to do just some broad strokes here. I'm just going to say the industry in Talar is mercantilism and trade. We'll put river travel. Yeah, seems good. And we'll do a little bit of fishing and fisheries. And then we will do exotic farming, benefiting from closeness to Witchwood. Lovely. Alright, now do we go ahead and go to Incarnate and make a beautiful town map real quick? I hate making town maps. Sure. Let's do it. I haven't made a town map in a long time. Please don't be too judgmental of my of my town map making skills. I ask you, please. Alright, so we're going to choose this, and we'll keep it 4K. We'll go ahead and do, yeah, wider is better for this, I guess. Okay. Now, let's see. We're doing this real fast, allegedly. So let's look at our stamps, and we probably just want to do one of the tile sets that's like further away from the town. Though we could just drop like roofs like this, but I think we want to do the regional instead. Why isn't it regional? Oh, because I have roof selected. Alright. So these are like at a weird angle, and that could certainly work. I don't mind town maps that are like that. All the other town maps so far have been top down. So we could look at Fantasy World. And let's see, Fantasy World is also not top down. Is Watercolor Cities the only one that's top down? Oh shit, I guess so. Man, they got a ghost town. That's adorable. I'm not like a huge fan of the watercolor top-down maps, but they definitely read better than everything else. Wow, what a tough choice. We'll go ahead and do fantasy regional though, and we'll do like the isometric top down. That's fine. All right. Let's see. We will use basic bitch human for our town. So we will go ahead and use these fantasy regional HD, just standard shits. All right. We have to really shrunk things down. Oh, nope. There we go. And we need to remember that according to the adventure, they have a trade route that goes right through the town. They have a smaller trade route, the yellow one, that goes across the river, and then the river is at the edge of the town. The river is very big, so right away we're gonna need to just essentially get rid of the river altogether. I mean, not get rid of the river, but get rid of that part altogether. Let's see, where is the water? Here. All right, so all of this is essentially the river. There we go. So we'll just run that up like that. There we go. And let's see. I don't think we need to really change up anything else here. We could do like alternate colors a little bit to make that a little bit more interesting, but we're kind of in a hurry here, so not a huge hurry, but kind of a hurry. Then we need some sand for the shoreline. So we'll do that. And I guess we'll go a little bit bigger. Alright. Eh. Alright, cool. And then we can just color the rest with grass. So let's see. We got any grass? Fuck. Sewer water. That's not grass. Alright, we'll just type it in up here. Oh, I found it. Alright, make it nice and big. Get rid of that. Oh no, the grass is too big. There we go. Alright, grass up through here. Cool. Got that rocky coast, got that sand. Excellent. Alright, so now we also know that there's a major trade road that goes through the town. So we are going to try and grab some cobblestone ass looking things. We got stone wall here. We've got wood wall. Do we just have road? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, we have stone. Okay. We got tavern, cobblestone floor, stone floor, Gothic payment, ornate stone floor, stone wall, and stone wall again. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll use stone wall, and this is for the major trade route. So we're going to lower the amount of rocks to be very, very small. And then we know it's close to the river, so we'll just have this main road kind of cut through the town, like so. This implies that there should be sort of a town square right around here, because according to the map, there is an intersection of roads right around here. So we'll make this a little bit bigger, and this will be where the town marketplace is. And then this will lead out of town, and then this main road will head over to the docks and the fishing district. So we'll go ahead and put a road all along here, because this place is really into the river and living that river life. We mentioned that there was farmland, so we'll put that farmland kind of outside of the city limits. Now we can go ahead and make smaller roads within. So we'll get this less defined thing, and we'll just kind of connect this stuff together. So we will have a road come out like this. There we go. I made no promises that I could make a good town map, so just deal with it, I guess. There we go. And yeah, it'll be like the spokes of a wheel. All right. Ugh, I hate building city maps. All right, and then this will actually go out to here, and then over, and then let's see, it will kind of go back around and over to here. There we go. This will go up here. All right, so far so good. All right. Now, looking at the city, it doesn't seem very defensible at all, right? You got the water here. You got a trade route that just goes right into the city. Um, doesn't seem particularly safe, right? And that is good for the red hand, certainly. All right. Making the roads a little bit bigger. Just freehand drawn roads. It's fine. It looks so bad, but that's okay. I just needed to have a sense of like, the layout of the town. All right, and we're over here. Good thing we only have to do this 2 more times. I could just find town maps that are already made, it occurs to me. And for the ones that aren't like right up against the river, that definitely seems like a good plan. All right. Bring this over here. I'm going to add another road right there. Go. Bring this over here. Now we have this big, huge section here where there's nothing. And there's no way that a town would allow that much unused space. So we'll go ahead and connect that. There we go. And good. All right. And then they got the big road. They've got that. Okay. I think we can make this work. Let's see. Hey, Dom. 25 months. Oh, my God. Yeah, we could just search for towns. That's true. All right. I feel like I've already come this far, though. We should at least finish this one up, right? All right, so we'll put this. We're gonna start using stamps. I'll fix the background later. Wink. All right. Let's see. We need a big tree. So let me see if I can find a tree. A big jungle tree. A big tree home. Perfect. All right. So I guess like right here near the courtyard is where this fancy inn is gonna be. That's cool. Solves that problem. Nice. And then, oh, these are cute. These little trees, like well-grown trees here. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, I like that. That's pretty cute. Okay. Let's go back to the town building. Okay. Other stuff of interest in the town. We said there was going to be a marketplace, so we should definitely put Le Market. So, we're going to just put random stamps to show that there is a marketplace here. Oh, look at that big market map. Hot damn. All right. I guess we got to rearrange everything real quick. Kind of put that guy there. And then we'll just move this guy to the front of that. There. Marketplace. Perfect. All right. And then other things that you need in a town. Let's see. A windmill? Sure. Put a windmill out here. They got a water wheel. We'll put a windmill right as you come towards the town. And then let's see what else we got. Ooh, I kind of like the idea that there would be like a bunch of flowers and shit on the way into town. Like maybe this is just a really beautiful and prosperous town. So when they go here, they feel extra bad if they can't protect it. Sounds good. Checks out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do an area placement, and we have to make the stamp smaller. I don't know how much smaller we can make it. Make the actual item, I mean. Let's see. Density, turn that way up. And yeah, there we go. Just a field of purple flowers flanking the road as you come into town. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what we'll do then is we'll move this boy out a ways. There we go. And then we'll go back to flowers, fill that in. Alright, cool. What else do we need? Let's see. Crane down by the water. Yeah, that checks out. So, let's see, we'll put the crane. We gotta flip it though. So it's like towards the water. Alright, great. Let's see. Big fountain in the center of town. I don't know if they're that fancy. Here we go. Crops and farms. Alright. So, let's see. Go ahead and just start piling those up. Okay. Beautiful. So beautiful. Alright. I think that a town map is a lot more work than a dungeon map, I'm realizing very quickly. Like, so quickly, I'm realizing. I don't know if I've made a town map in a long time, and I think it was a tremendous amount of work, if I'm recalling. Let's see. What would they grow here by a river? It would have to be crops that are okay with being flooded, right? Yeah, like, I feel like it would definitely have to be crops that are okay with being flooded. And then there would be maybe some farmland up here as well. Yeah, so let's see. There we go. Do like that. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, I think that's actually looking kind of slick. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Other things that we need. We need... Is this just a pit to throw people in? Hell yeah. We just need some houses at this point. Mansion. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. We will put the mansion here. Seems like a good place for it. Alright, that's where What's-Her-Face lives. And then we will go ahead and put down a bunch of... Just where the fucking house is at? Human town, 12 things. Beautiful. Alright, so we have the good size for it, and we have this density tool. So we could lower this density tool and up the area tool and actually just tightly pack buildings in. Or would that be bad? It feels like lazy boy solution right there. Hey, it looks beautiful. What are you talking about? Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, it's kind of a mess. I'll admit, it's kind of a mess. But it's not the worst. Alright, let's see. Like, how else are you supposed to like do this? You can't possibly expect me to go through and place every building. That's nuts. Uh, if that's really how you build it, I don't want to build a town anymore. Actually, I stopped wanting to build a town about 20 minutes ago, if I'm being truthful. Let's see. All right. Cool. That's not too bad. That actually looks all right. Just stuff these buildings in there. So we could probably fake it to make it by using that. I feel like you got to start painting pretty low in the layer stack though, because by the time you're done, you're moving everything above everything else. Let's see. Ugh, there's really just no good way to do it. Oh man, maybe there is. Maybe there's some kind of like incarnate tutorial I was supposed to read. Okay. Down here. I wonder, would Incarnate need to worry about the OGL is making a digital map? Like, do you think Wizards of the Coast is upset about people making digital maps? Like, at what point does the madness end on that one? I don't know. Alright, let's see. We'll put a little building right there. Building right there as you come into town. Alright, that's good. Yeah, for sure, we're just gonna like look up other town maps that people have made and just rename them because, man, what it's a lot of work. All right. I do like how we put the houses down in like a big stack and then we can kind of pull them out of that stack like Legos, you know? That part's kind of cool, but it seems like a lot of work. Other major buildings too that we would need to put in here. Let's see. Put that up here. I wonder if it's also too repetitive as well. Like, because we have like the same buildings like over and over and over again. Let's see. All right, I have a better plan. I'm going to delete all these. I feel like the placement so far hasn't been too bad, but I imagine that if I'm painting them one at a time, I will have a bit more control over how they lay out on the map. So let's paint them one at a time. I know that sounds crazy, but all right, place single, and here we go. We're gonna start very low on the totem pole, down at 4. That should put them behind everything else, but then new ones that I put down will be over the old ones. You see? All right. So then I should be able to place them knowing that they will end up on top of their neighbors, as it were. Let's see. That's working a little bit better. So I just have to build like the background first and then kind of build up from there. Oh yeah, rice for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking that rice is probably their major crop. Um, all right. No. Okay. And here we go. So like this, if I put these guys down like that, then the new stuff I put will automatically be in front of that old stuff. Perfect. All right. Mm-hmm. And then we can go back through and put more buildings. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right. Beautiful. And then when we're done, we can just put um, buildings that matter. We'll just stuff them on top of these buildings. Okay. There we go. All right. And I don't think there's a problem with there being like an open area there. It just kind of shows that that's how they would get to, you know, we could just replace it with dirt, and then that's sort of like a dirt path between the roads. All right. Because this is all supposed to be sort of an abstraction. We're not going to know what every fucking building in this town does. We just need to make sure that we have, you know, buildings on the map. And I think this is why a lot of people do a top-down, because it's even easier to do an abstraction when it's like that. All right. Look at all these little blue houses. They're all the same. That whole row. This is like the suburbs, I guess. Perfect. All right. And then we go in here. That's the mansion, manor house kind of thing. So we want to make sure that they have a lot of property around them. There we go. Here in the center, throw a couple of buildings down. There we go. Over here. Hey, I feel like it's coming together a little bit. I feel like we're doing it. I feel like we're doing it. How serendipitous that those little buildings were all the same. It kind of feels like Sim City or City Skylines or whatever, where like you were like, yeah, I don't know, build some fucking buildings here, and then the people were like, okay, and then just like random buildings start to show up, sometimes without rhyme or reason, and you're like, I guess that technically is what I asked you to do. That's what this tool kind of reminds me of. Beautiful. All right. There we go. I think we're starting to get it. I think it's starting to look like a town map. All right, nice. Hey, look at that. Let's save it. All right. This is going to be Solar. Your city has too many fires. Build more fire stations. Yep. Okay. So now we can go in and add some fun stuff, I guess. Let's see. Let's add wells. Our citizens need ways to get water. All right. So we'll put a well right here. And another well right there. And I think a well right here. Cool. What else do we need? A cathedral, a church, an inn, a manor house. Ooh, could definitely use another manor house. Get a rich person up in here. Maybe this person out over here is a big shot landowner. So we'll put a nice house right there. And then we'll put another fancy house up here. There we go. Can't really tell the difference, honestly. And then we need some ships. So these are boats. All right, so we'll just fill up the water with these boats because, you know, It's a fishing town. There we go. Boats. And let's see, what else do we need? An archery range. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Do they have an archery range right next to their house? Nah, we'll put one outside town. All right. And let's see, shipwreck. We probably don't want that. They did say that there was a weird circle of stones. I don't know how we're gonna handle that. A little hay cart at the marketplace. Sure. There we go. Maybe one outside of town. What else are we missing here? We need the actual, like, docks and shit. Alright, here. Wooden docks. Oh, they're so tiny. I don't really want to build these out. Oh my god. Alright. Ugh, that's horrible. Alright. I'm gonna over-exaggerate the size of them, for sure. There we go. Cool. But what about making a cool pirate town? They could be a bunch of river pirates. No thanks. It sounds like a really cool idea, but we got shit to do. We got like the rest of the world to make. This is not broad strokes. Building a fucking town map. It's not broad strokes. I have failed in my mission again. Let's see. Do we want any Viking settlements? Humanoids? Jesus Christ. It also sucks because like I've gotten used to like the other ones, so like I know where all the maps are and stuff for the main one. So it's just kind of a butt to like not know where everything is for this. But I think we have more than enough to represent this settlement. Other things that there are of interest. A tower of runestone. So let's get a tower of runestone. Abandoned mage tower. Perfect. Where is that going to be? Would it just be like in the center of town? Like somewhere? That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll get rid of all of these. And essentially, this tower just chilling, casting its shadow over everything in the middle of town. That sounds pretty fun. And the Shrine of Shelik, a cauldron lamp enshrining the flame. Alright, let's see. We got fire. We do. We got a crystal. Oh, we do. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. So what if the crystal is out back? There we go. Alright, now we have our interesting shit. There's our town of Talar. Done and donezo. Could it be better? Absolutely. But we're done. We're done. Alright, I'm gonna hit save. Yeesh. Alright, now we're gonna feel really bad about ourselves because I'm gonna look up actual good town maps and see how those are looking. But we're gonna export this. We're gonna do HD export. Save. We still got time on the clock. Session doesn't start for 30 minutes. Alright. And we're going to continue editing, but we're not. We're going to go to return to our maps, and we're going to explore, and we're just going to look for town maps. All right. Oh, wow. Their town maps are way better than mine. Oh, my God. Hey. You got to start somewhere, okay? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Wow, look at this Thierry Couture map. Shit. That's pretty awesome looking. I mean, it's not the Thierry Couture, but we could have used it for the Thierry Couture if we needed to. Alright, what are we sorting by? Recent? We want the best. What's the best? Most viewed? Hey now, look at this. Hey, it's not that much. I mean, obviously they went in and they painted the ground and made the ground look nice, but it's not that much different than what we had. That one's kind of cool. It's got a little stream running through it and stuff. What are the other towns that we need? That would actually be great for Naman Gap. We could certainly explain there being a little bit of a stream nearby, coming from the river. Okay. Well, I guess if we need a Naman Gap, here we go. Download. Yep, sure. And we'll call this Naman Gap. All right. Let's keep looking. What about this one? It says town name. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's see. We need Prosser. That looks like a Prosser. I think that's a Prosser. All right, so we'll clone and edit. Because it might be easier just to remove your town name here manually than Photoshop it out. But it is taking a hot minute to build. Let's see. All right. While I appreciate this cool little name tag that we could have, that's good. I'll take it. This one's interesting because there's little people everywhere, which I think is pretty cute. And I love how they have this little bridge area. I don't know. It's very cool. So we'll go ahead and export this. There we go. All right, and then we're going to open this up, and we're going to rename this one. Let's see. This one's going to be named Prosser. Great. All right, cool. And then the last one that we need is Hillwatch, which is for sure a halfling town. So let's go and return to maps and explore. And we're going to go to halfling. Okay. And we will go to, is this everything for halfling? Aw. Well, that's a very cute little halfling house. That could be where Orion lives. This is his family's home. All right, I'm into that shit. All right, Orion home. Go. And let's see. Anything else of interest? No. All right, we'll go back to town. And we will go to most viewed. And see if we can find something that looks like a halfling town. Ooh, just another good town. It's very small, though. But I like how mountainous it is. We could probably use that for Marthen. I feel like Marthen might be a little bit bigger than this. Not this one. But it could work. It's just very small. I don't know. I don't know if there's any town that's actually that small. But what a nice town. I'll go ahead and favorite it. There we go. Let's see. Going back. Any halfling towns? I thought there would be more. Really. What if we do village? There we go. Well, that's a terrifying map. Look at that. Wow. That is awesome. Tree of the Dead. Okay, that's very cool. Not at all what I was looking for, but super cool. Um, let's see. What are you? Um, wow, that's a cool map also. Forest Road with Cave. Okay. I feel like that could be useful. Um, download? Okay. Uh, let's see. Close out of that. But where is a good halfling town? I don't want to ever make a town map again. Let's see. Ooh, what about this one? Nah, it's too like labeled and shit. There's like people all over the place. Let's see. Oh, Alexa, stop the timer. All right, so technically we're at time. We did not discover another map, which is a little sad. This is way too zoomed in. Hmm. You know, I'm starting to think that our map wasn't too bad now that I think about it. Hmm. What about this one? Ooh, that one's really nice. Butter Pond is its name. Um, okay. It certainly doesn't work good for a halfling village. Let's see. Halfling, no, not halfling village names. I just want a halfling village map. Let's see. What do we got? Twintleton. Beautiful. The tiny halfling Garen's Way. Garen's Way actually looks pretty good. Um, hmm. That's not too bad. Refuge, not so much. Um, keep coming back to Garen's Way. Garen's Way might not be a bad one. All this is showing me that maybe our town map really wasn't all that bad. Maybe I was being a little hard on myself. Um, let's see. The village of Erinye. Um, that's cool. Hmm. Maybe we will be making it ourselves. But not today, because we're almost out of time. Alright, so we still need to make essentially a halfling village, but we did find some other cool maps. Butter Pond will be a good just in case, though. So I'm going to clone and edit that. And we'll just get rid of the name tag. Because this is Golden Fields, I believe is the name. No. It's Hillwatch. Golden Plains is beyond that. Golden Fields is from a totally different adventure. Alright. Ugh. Alright, let's see. So, Butter Pond. There we go. You are now going to be Hillwatch. I think there's a hill nearby. Yeah, I get the feeling that there's a hill nearby. That works. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and export this bad boy. There we go. And Dunzos. Alright, so we have gone and made for ourselves some town maps. We made one from scratch. We went and found some other ones. Let's go ahead and get essentially a map that's like, you are at a town. What does the town look like? Sort of map. And I think we have a good template for that already. So let me open up Butter Pond Village and change the name to Hillwatch. Beautiful. All right. And I feel even worse looking at Talar. I might go in and like tweak Talar off stream, just because like if I have time to work on it before they get there, I kind of want it to be a little bit nicer. Um, anyways, let's go back in here, and we'll go to Brindle, and we have this Brindle City map. which is this. And then we have City of Brindle Exploration, which is just us swapping out Witcher maps. If we go to this, I think this is a great map. So we're going to duplicate this. And we're going to use this for the other cities and towns. So we're going to go in here and configure this, and we are going to call it Talar Town Map. And then we're just going to say Town of Talar will be the navigation name, and we'll save it. All right, we'll go in here, and this list of locations was built somewhere else in Photoshop, so I'd have to go and grab that manually. But what I can do here is figure out what this folder is. It's the folder of Brindle. So I'm going to do, we're going to do towns and villages. There we go. And I guess for now, we'll go grab Talar. Is it a big file? It's probably a little big. Let's see. Talar is currently almost 8 megs. So let me change that real quick in Photoshop. All right. So we are going to save it out as a WebP to improve performance a little bit and lower the file size. And what we'll do then is if we decide to go back and update it a little bit, we will, but we don't necessarily have to. Oh man, the music got really loud. Hold on. All right. Cool. So now we have that exported for real. We'll grab that. And select and update. A beauty. Oh no. Maybe not beautiful. Let's see. Hold this down. Okay. Yes, 15 minutes till the game. I know. I know. All right. Let's go ahead and shrunk it down. Like that. That should work. Beautiful. Now that we've got, like, you know, things distracting us from all the other things, it's not too bad. All right, so I'm going to lock this in place. And then we know that there are some locations on the map worth visiting. So we will go ahead and just, it probably would have been easier to just delete all of the tokens and put the tokens back in. So that's what we'll do. Oh no. Alright, hold on. I thought the table would have been locked. That would have just made sense. Alright, move table to the back. Also lock the table. Now grab all the numbers. Get rid of them. Sweet. Alright. So what we'll do is figure out what's important areas. We'll throw numbers down on the map. And then we'll make a new label thing. And then, yeah, that'll be cool. So now that it's in the world, it doesn't look nearly as bad. The worst part is obviously all the fishing docks over here. It just looks really bad. I bet if we went back in and we put some buildings and stuff to go with the docks, it wouldn't look nearly as dumb. But overall, that does kind of solve that town situation. And we can just rinse and repeat this for all of the different settlements. We'll just use this map to kind of represent all of the different settlements as we go. And we'll just generate some, you know, some weird city or town kind of picture of like, oh, this is a river fishing town kind of thing. But overall, once it's into the VTT and it's got the lighting and it's got the weather and everything, it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it now. Okay, so we have a good idea of what's going to happen. We're also going to put big event reunite with Jarrett. Learn her story. All right, and then her story is actually is cultist of Sanguine Lord, but discovered his true intentions. Was looking for heroes like Guy that would be able to reunite the people. Was worried about being outed as a killer by Drellin's Ferry and fled. Has vast networks across Vale. Wants to help. There we go. Nice. And that kind of ties everything back together and brings everything back onto one page, which is great. All right. So all that seems pretty good. We have more information about Talar. Let's see. We got this Fantasy Town generator. What else could we add to our Fantasy Town? We already have an inn, so we don't need that. Let's see. Alright, well we don't need a magic shop, we just need random shops. So we should use our random shop generator. Yeah, sure, steal my privacy, I don't give a shit. Alright, randomly generate. There is an herbalist, and these are the rare goods that they have for sale. Fantastic. This is for a town, and it could be any sort of shop. Oh, I'm into that. Okay. So let's see. I wish they would give us a name for the shop, but that's okay. Makes sense that they would have an herbalist given their current location. So I'm just going to grab this real quick. This will be a little messy. We'll go shops. And I'll just paste these in for ideas for later. What else we got? A jewelry shop. I find that a little bit harder to believe, though they do specialize in trade, so maybe. Alright. Oh, and I'll also do this real quick. Alright, give me another shop. Equipment salesman. Undeath aid. A small. Okay. That's weird, but kind of into it. Alright. Random equipment shop. Or a specialty equipment shop. Alright, give me one more cool thing. Slaver. Let's skip that. Okay. A shoe store. Well, that's nice. They got fire-resistant boots, though. That's kind of cool. Alright. And they got ice skates. Cleats. A shoe store. That's a weird thing. I feel like that should be in Brindle, honestly. Alright, and a bird shop. Oh, that's fucking cool. Alright, we definitely want a bird shop. Oh, does anybody want a copy of this? Or not a copy, but a, here's the link to this generator. It's fantastic. There you go. Alright, I think that's good. I'm going to stop for today. We're going to go run the game. Immediately after the game, we are going to end up playing some Solasta for a couple hours, maybe like 3 hours tops. And then that'll be it for today. Tomorrow, we will be playing some Curse of Strahd Daybreak, and then we will be probably doing a little bit of Pathfinder studies, if you know what I mean. Sunday night, we're going to be doing some Mythic Odyssey. Monday night, we're going to be doing Odyssey Prime. Level 18 stuff, getting pretty crazy. Tuesday, Cyberpunk Red and Pathfinder 2E Abomination Vaults. Wednesday, Monster Hunter. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Friday, vodcasting with Dom and Rhyme of the Frost Maiden with Orpheus. And then Saturday, we will be back here. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend, and I will see you next time.